It's really, really very simple if somebody explains it to you. It's really complicated if nobody explains it to you, okay? So what you've got is simply this. This triangle down here, okay, this triangle is called Pascal's triangle. Top one, you always start with 1 at the top, okay, and then the second row is 1 and 1. Okay, now if you will notice, down the left side it's all 1s, and down the right side it's all 1s. Okay, so it doesn't matter how big Pascal's triangle is, down the left you're always going to have 1s, and down the right you're always going to have 1s. So the first 2 rows, and this single one up here is called row 1. Row 2 only has a 1 and a 1. Row 3 has, the way you get this 2 is by adding these 2 together. So 1 plus 1, 2 goes in the middle, and then you put a 1 on the side and a 1 on the side, okay? Then you put a 1 down here, and you're going to add these 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. Then you stick a 1 on the end, okay? Then here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th row, okay? The 5th row is, you put a 1 down there, and then 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 1 is 4, and then you put a 1. So basically what you're doing is you're going to stick a 1 on the left, a 1 on the right, and then you're going to add each of the 2 numbers, okay? That is how Pascal's triangle is generated, okay? So what I want to show you is we use Pascal's triangle in order to expand a binomial of some sort. So let's just talk about this a plus b to the 4th power. And I want you to look at the blue numbers. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Well, those blue numbers came from this row right here. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Now, I know this is a plus b raised to the 4th power, but it's actually, here's row 1, row 2, row 3. Right. So if it's the 6th row, you're actually raising it to the 5th power, okay? So as you can see right here in this example is being raised to the 5th power. So which row would you look at? That's right, you would look at the 6th row. And the 6th row, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th row would be 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Now, the next part that you have to be aware of is simply this. The first step in your Pascal's triangle is to write down the coefficients. These are the coefficients, okay? So that's why right here in this example, you write down the 1 as a coefficient, 4 as a coefficient, 6 coefficient, 4 coefficient, 1 coefficient, okay? Then the rest of it is like super duper easy. As you can see, you're going to go a to the 4th, b to the 0. Now the trick that you have to recognize here is that these exponents right here, a to the 4th, b to the 0, those exponents right there always have to add up to 4. Okay, so the first term of the binomial decreases a to the 4th, a to the 3rd, a to the 2nd, a to the 1, a to the 0. But the second term starts at 0 and increases. So you start with b to the 0, then you go b to the 1, b to the 2, b to the 3, b to the 4. So in other words, what you do is you use Pascal's triangle, and it's called binomial expansion, okay? And you expand the binomial. Now in this example right here, they have written x plus 5 out 9 times, and it's like, what the heck? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So we use Pascal's triangle, and we use this fact that each of the terms' powers have to add up to 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. 0 plus 4 is 4. Okay? Now, it gets a little tricky when A and B are actual, they're actual numbers